So, it's 2008, Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them. He doesn't put them onto the internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them and they sit on his computer forever.
The Beginner's Guide is a narrative game from Davey Redden. One of my biggest problems with the game is that it's purely linear. It requires sound for the full experience, but closed captioning is also available. Since the story is audio, I can show you the gameplay without spoilers for the most part. I'm showing some of the gameplay here, and when I'm just standing around or walking around, the story is being narrated. And since you're not hearing audio, you're missing most of the experience since the narration is the game. This indie game can be described as a walking simulator. That is, it doesn't have any goals or objectives. You simply walk and press a few buttons as you're told. This game consists of a bunch of other smaller games, but none of the games in this game are finished. So there's nothing really to play and there's no challenge, but that doesn't mean that it's bad. The game is almost like an interactive movie with the graphics of the game being the movie itself, but there is no fast forward, so you have to continue through it in order to proceed. It lacks the apparent limitless potential of the Stanley Parable, and it appears to be mysterious, but I doubt there's any real mystery at all. I could have went looking through the actual game files, but after finishing the game, I didn't really feel an urge to play through it all again. This reminds me of games like Life is Strange or Her Story. If you like the Stanley Parable, which was by the same creator, you should give it a try, but you're only going to get one playthrough out of this, unlike the Stanley Parable, and it's only going to last about an hour. You absolutely want to wait until the game is on sale, and I don't think it's worth the full price at all. The story is good, but that is all it has going for it. So if you end up disliking the story, you'll dislike the whole game, since it's not really much of a game at all. Now, it may sound like I'm completely bashing the game, but there are people that will really like it. Many will be drawn to the mystery, while others will find it tedious, so I can see how it might be polarizing. It's more like art than a game. The game exists simply to tell a story like a movie or a visual novel or similar experimental games, but I think it's a story worth hearing, and I really appreciated it. The story has an emotional impact, but the game is too linear and too short, and the only replayability you'll get out of it will be having the story to replay over and over again in your head. If you've played it, let me know what you thought, and if you'd like me to review a specific game, leave a comment below and let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.